Hello everyone, and welcome to a new edition of LSTAR Live, our live video podcast. In case you haven't joined us before, my name is Bill Matter, and I'm the CEO of LSTAR.
And I'm Adam Miller, your 2023 Chair of the LSTAR Board of Directors. Hope all the viewers had a great summer. We had a small break in our podcast, but we're now back for our fall session. How was the summer of 2023 for LSTAR, Bill?
It was good. It was also busy. Even though we did have a brief break in our recording of this, the LSTAR staff was working hard all summer on a number of different projects. One of them being the Canadian Real Estate Association's implementation of the new Realtor.ca single sign-on. We wanted to make sure that all LSTAR members will still have access to the LSTAR Member Hub after this implementation. And because of the extra communications and complementing what came out from CREA, more than 1,800 of our members had such an account created by September 27th, a day after the new Realtor.ca SSO went live.
That's great, Bill. So if you haven't created your new Realtor SSO, please do today or as soon as possible. And if you don't, you will notice that you no longer have the ability to access the LSTAR Members Hub or the CREA web forms.
That's right, Adam, and we don't want to see that happen for very long. So make sure you take a look for the email that CREA sent everyone, and that contains a step-by-step instructions on how to set up your Realtor.ca SSO account. Now, if that email seems to have gotten lost somewhere, you can also create your account by entering your Realtor.ca leads email address to the site sso.realtor.ca/account/register. Now that email or that link will also be showing up on the screen shortly and will be available. If that doesn't work, please call the CREA Member Experience Center at 1-888-237-7945 or email them at support@crea.ca. Moving on to another big project that LSTAR staff worked on during the summer was finalizing LSTAR's fall webinar series. That started on September 12th with a very well-received webinar on TRESA. If you didn't get a chance to attend that live, you can still watch the recording of that webinar. All our webinar recordings can be found on the Member Hub under Education on the Webinar Recordings page.
And if you can't find the Member Hub, it's because you haven't logged into your SSO Realtor.ca. I remember that webinar. The instructor was Ray Ferris. He did an excellent job. It was fantastic to hear all the new changes from our new mandated legislation from the government that's taking place December 1st. So when Phase 2 of TRESA comes into place, that will be December 1st. So there's lots of big changes. So keep a lookout for different webinars and more education process with that. The other one that was really well received with our second webinar with LSTAR was the AI and Chat GPT. So that was put on by Valerie Garcia and Michael Thorne. It was very interesting to learn about the structure and prompts and to see how rapidly AI is evolving in our field. Hopefully Skynet isn't the next AI.
Absolutely. That's right, Adam. I think, though, all businesses, including real estate brokerages, need to take a hard look at the way they're currently operating and try to leverage these amazing new tools to improve their workflows.
I agree, Bill. These tools have so much potential in every LSTAR member's day-to-day business. So it's great, and the nice thing is about our education, you can always check back into our webinars. Both of those are on there, as well as other past webinars, so you can go in and take advantage of them even if you couldn't see them live.
Exactly. Now moving on to another project that came to fruition during the summer months, and that's an upcoming online event featuring Nick Nanos. Nick, as many of you know, is the founder of Nanos Research, one of North America's premier research and strategy organizations. Back in 2021, Nanos presented research findings of the issues and trends affecting residents of London and St. Thomas, including healthcare, home affordability, public transit, and quality of life. This year, Nick returns to share how residents feel about these topics today in the post-COVID climate.
Yes, Nick's great to see, and I've seen him live a couple of times, and I'm looking forward to this. This sounds like a really great event. Is this going to be complimentary?
It will be complimentary, and it will be held on October 12th between 10 and 11 a.m. It will be virtual as well, so you'll be able to find the link in this event on our member hub under news.
Thanks. Fantastic.
So, switching gears a bit, I'd like to talk about the composition of the 2024 Board of Directors at LSTAR. As you know, nominations for 2 open positions closed, and at that time we had 2 brokers of record who had put their names forward for the 2 positions available on the 2024 board. Because there were no other eligible candidates, the 2 that were nominated were acclaimed, and we now have a full slate entirely compliant with LSTAR's bylaws.
Absolutely. Congratulations to Andy Sheridan from Elgin Realty Limited and Robin Tiller from Coldwell Banker Star Real Estate. So they're the, I guess, 1 returning member and 1 new member to the board of directors. So that's fantastic.
Great, and congratulations. And I think all the board of directors is going to be busy next year because it looks like there's going to be lots of changes in 2024.
Absolutely. Tressa is coming into force in December 1st. We have the Realtor cooperation policy taking effective January 1st. And then the Ontario Realtor Wellness Program, which is set to start on the 1st of January as well. Speaking of the ORWP, is there any updates, Bill?
Yes, there are. Earlier this month, or earlier last month, 10 real estate boards approached OREA asking for 3 amendments to the ORWP. One of those amendments is to make the program optional. Because the membership of these 10 boards represents more than 10% of OREA's membership, they will be holding another special meeting to give the delegates of all Ontario boards the opportunity to vote on these amendments. We haven't been advised of the date of this new meeting, but as soon as OREA lets us know, we'll share it with our members.
Excellent. Thank you, Bill. If you have any questions about the ORWP, you can attend the OREA in-person town hall. That will be taking place October 11th at the Toronto Congress Centre. Or if you have any questions, you can email OREA, which is at the orwp@orea.com. They'll have a lot of frequently asked questions there. You can ask questions there, and then the registration link is on the OREA website for the event that is on the October 11th.
That's right. In addition to that, you will have an opportunity to ask your ORWP-related questions here at LSTAR, or actually during our open house event that is scheduled for November 9th. On that date, one of the co-chairs of the ORWP task force, our own Stacey Evoy, will be on hand to answer all your inquiries about the program.
And from what I understand, that day we will also have a dialogue about this fantastic LSTAR building that we are sitting in right now. So this is definitely an event you don't want to miss.
Absolutely. Make sure you mark November 9th on your calendar and stay tuned for more details about this event.
Great. And that's a wrap this time. So I appreciate Bill coming in on this sunny Monday. And we hope all the viewers had a great time watching this program.
Excellent. Thanks, Adam. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in, and have a great rest of your day.
Stay well and see you next time.